I was debating on what to open the show with today. You know, we're coming off a Monday Night Raw in jolly old London, England. And it was actually a pretty well-booked show. Maybe not the most exciting. Yes, it's long. Yes, it's a little bit less energy for me, at least, because it's a tape show, not live. But it was a good show. But I was thinking, what am I going to start with? And I got to start with the news that you're starting to see it. I mean, you could see it if you just watch Raw. Now it's starting to pop up on the wrestling sites about speculation, which is Daniel Bryan's health. I'll tell you what, the month of April does not like this guy. And remember, last year was the month of April where he won the world title at WrestleMania, and then he took a week off for honeymoon, came back. You know, the death of his father, the death of Connor the Crusher. He started dealing with the injury, which then wrote him off for the next 9 months. Now, as we have seen, Bryan has been wrestling fewer matches lately on TV, and when he does, they're putting him in tag or six-man tag matches to limit the work for him. They can still get the entrance and the yes pop out of him. But once again, problems stemming from his injury that he was recovering on, the neck injury and all the nerve damage and everything. And this is why. And I hate being right, or I hate having to throw this back, but it's definitely a talking point. It's definitely worth discussing. But this is why. This is what I kept saying. When a guy comes back from this kind of injury, you can't expect. You can't get mad at WWE for hesitating and putting the title right back on him after they detoured plans last year, which I loved, and I was part of that movement. I felt great about it. I felt great being there. But after he detoured all the plans last year, they gave him WrestleMania as his show. And I mean, sure, it's not like he asked to be hurt, but he still got hurt, and it's still money lost. It's still investment harmed. Once again, we're back in the same situation. And you can't be mad. You got to now understand a little bit better as to why WWE wasn't going to just detour plans once again, even though in the end they kind of did, because Roman Reigns did not end up winning the title. But that's a whole other topic which we can talk about over the next hour. All in all, though, I'm going to be very interested to see how Daniel Bryan is handled between now and Extreme Rules. Right now is a very interesting transition time, as we always have. You know, the Authority's taking some time off of TV right now. We got Seth Rollins versus Randy Orton. We got Rusev versus Cena. Get a lot of rematches for Mania. So there's still some time to kind of stall before we figure out, okay, what's the next long-term plan? What's the plan for the summer? Where do we build to SummerSlam? And I'm very interested to see where Daniel Bryan is going to fit into this and how his health is going to play in. 412-320-7925. Sports Talk at TribLIVE.com. If this computer will unfreeze over here. And at Just LaBar on Twitter. We'll be back.